Hey everyone, my name is Echo, and welcome to 10 things you possibly did not know about the Creaking Mob. You probably know this already, but the Creaking can only be found in the Pale Garden biome, which the developers have now confirmed is a variation of a dark oak forest. So find yourself a dark oak forest, and there's a high chance you'll find yourself the Pale Garden biome. If you play on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, we've had the confirmation that the Creaking will not be available in beta and preview this week. It's more than likely going to be releasing next week. Let's start with a crazy fact. Not even the Warden is able to take down the Creaking. In fact, Bro isn't phased one bit. Now, you can actually use this to your advantage, because if you do manage to obtain the Creaking Heart, take it to a deep, dark, ancient city, you can use this currently as bait. So I brought a Creaking to the ancient city. You're able to do this by stealing its heart, which I will show you in today's video. And the Warden is going to stay very occupied with these mobs. So you can see here, they are completely occupied by the Creaking. Like, the Warden has no interest in you. The Creaking will follow you, but once you're past a certain range, they're not interested in you, and they will freeze, which means the Warden will begin to attack them. Now, obviously, this is something that you want to do during nighttime, because that is when the Creaking will spawn. Now, just to show you how insane this is, I've given myself an insane amount of strength, where if I was to attack something like a Warden, I'm able to take it down in 2 hits. Now, if I go ahead and change my game mode to survival, just to show you how strong this is, it has absolutely no interest in me whatsoever. I do have an insane amount of strength right now, and it's just not phased at all. There's physically no way to kill it. Now, I know you guys are probably going to comment and say, can you kill it this way or that way? Can you kill it with lava? Can you drown it? Does it take full damage? And to show you as a test right now, we're going to put this in some lava, and you'll see that it is not phased whatsoever. Now, I've seen a lot of comments from you all saying that doesn't really make any sense, because it's technically kind of like a tree. And I fully agree. It is kind of and technically is a tree. So you would think some kinds of lava would actually cause this to die. Not at all. Does it sink or swim? Well, the answer to that question is actually both. If you are not looking at this and guide this creature into water, as you can see, it's currently starting to follow me. Now, if it gets too close, it is going to do damage. In terms of how much damage it does, it's only 1 heart at a time. I did see a lot of people saying that's not strong enough. Trust me, there can be a lot of them at once. Now, if we turn around and stare at this in the eyes, you can see it begins to sink. So to answer the question, lava is not going to kill this. It is also not going to drown at all. It will stay dormant until you turn around, and then you can see here, it arises from the depths. Can this take full damage? Now, the answer to this is actually no. If I was to go ahead and break this so they both fall down there, now, you'll notice that they're gone, but what will happen is they'll just come back. They'll just come straight back. They do not take full damage. They don't currently drop anything, but they will just keep returning to what I'm going to call the place of birth. Wherever you place down these hearts, they are going to remain. They'll just keep coming back. So the only way in order to kill this would be to break its heart. If we break this, it actually disintegrates. Now, this is something to be noted, right? Because the hearts, these are not renewable. You cannot get these even if you were to grow yourself a pale oak tree. Now, if I was to go ahead and get rid of him so he falls down, we're going to be smart here. We're going to grab this. That guy is not dead. If I was to place this down, I want him to spawn again. So if he just spawns, come on. Wait for him to spawn on the surface here. Okay, so he's came back. I don't want to get knocked off. So what I would do here is silk touch this. Yes, he has disappeared, but we can now summon him at our own discretion. So in case your plan is to grab yourself fortune, grab yourself a whole bunch of saplings, bone meal it, and get the hearts that way, that is simply not going to work at all. Now, just like a dark oak tree, you are going to need 4 saplings in order to grow this. The aim of this, and the developers have said, is for you to get out there, adventure, and explore. I had the exact same idea as you guys. Grow this, break my way into this, and get myself the hearts and do it that way. But yeah, I can confirm There is absolutely no hearts that are gonna regenerate or generate inside of this. So there is only a limited per Pale Garden. If you choose to destroy them all, I think you're gonna have to go and explore a separate Pale Garden. So the heart, as of right now, is currently not renewable, and we do not know if that is going to change in the future. And to answer a very popular question, I'm just going to go ahead and injure this real quick. You are able to name tag this, and you can also use Dinnerbone on this as well. So a lot of people have said, if we do / time set and do this to noon, where it does disappear, and then we do / time set and we set this to midnight, where hopefully the same one is going to spawn, does it retain its name or does it not? Now, by the looks of things, that does not actually seem to be the case. Now, just to clarify, this is the exact same one because it was tied to this exact location before, and that's where this heart is. So, yeah, unfortunately, the name does not stay. Another test is people have said to me, hey, Echo, what happens if you trap this? As you can see, it's currently trapped. Nothing. It simply cannot escape. So theoretically, you could keep this here, but once the night cycle is over, he's going to despawn. Later on, he's going to respawn. It's not going to be in the same location. So this is not necessarily necessary. Unlike every other mob in Minecraft, you're not able to put this inside of a boat. And this has been outlined in the official change log. So there's no way you can keep it. And obviously the day and night cycle changes. As you can see here, he's like over it. They do not go in boats. The Creaking has the opposite effect to an Enderman. If you were to put a carved pumpkin on your head, as you can see, it is still going to chase you down. But the moment you take this off, it's going to stop in its tracks, which I thought was a really cool concept. The developers also outlined that the Creaking cannot go through portals. It will not follow you into the nether. It will not follow you into the end dimension. And probably the most insane fact out of them all, pillagers, evokers, vindicators, and ravagers are all scared of the Creaking. Watch this. You'll see here, they completely avoid it. Not so much the Vexes, they don't really care, but everything else is not interested in you. As soon as they see this, they will completely avoid it. Now, like I said, not sure if it's a bug or if it's going to actually be a feature, but you could definitely use these to your advantage, especially in some kind of raid. If you did learn something new in today's video, let me know what that was in the comments section. I'm excited to see how this mob is going to evolve over time. Remember, this is the first snapshot. There is plenty more to come. Hope you enjoyed today's video.